The friend saw the teen and immediately rushed to him for help. The friend removed the arrows from the teen's legs and chest and allowed him to rest. The friend was angry for the teen. Never return there again. And the teen slept for a very long time. The teen slept for years with an aching heart, possibly never to walk again. Chapter 2: The Adult. When the teen woke up, he was the adult, older, taller, wiser. His friend sat by his side during the time, and everything waited too. The adult lost his memory up to that moment, and the friend told him all that happened, and the adult cried. "Something else you must know," says the friend. "What else can be worse than this?" groans the adult. "Well, the sea has never been the same since you returned and slept for years. Amoria has been disturbed. The fish are unkind, and there are storms every other day, and there are rumors of a monster, so our safety is threatened. We must leave." A monster? And everything began to fill the friend's mouth with words. Yes, one man wearing white said he saw it. It had a white glow around it and devoured anything in its path. It had 1,000 teeth, the face of a hyena, scales of a dragon, and the eyes of a snake. Go speak to the man covered in white. But first, can you walk? I don't know. The adult got up to walk. He struggled for some minutes, but managed and exited the safe place. The adult, full of heartache and pain from what happened to him, thought about the rumor of the monster. He recalled feeling like there was always a huge fish in the ocean surrounding Amoria that he would catch. He was excited because his dream seemed more real, but concerned about what it could do, who it devoured, what it looked like. Now, he searched and searched for the man in white under the cloudy skies of Amoria, but couldn't find him. Tired, still weak from his long slumber, and frustrated, unable to find the man, the adult sat down by one of the running streams in the hallway of shops and began to think about his life in that moment up until he fell asleep. How could someone do such a thing to me? He thought to himself as he looked into the stream. While staring in the running stream, the adult began to hear a deep voice speaking to him. He looked around to see if anyone else heard it, but Amoria was quiet and everyone was asleep in their shops. At first, they were words he couldn't understand the voice say until he stopped thinking and listened. "The deep sea dragon, the fish of neglect and fear," the voice said. And suddenly the head of a man covered in white appeared in the running stream. His voice was deep and soothing, like a kind warrior, brother, or father. "This is the man covered in white," the adult said to himself. And everything rested on the adult's shoulder. And if everything could smile, it would. The man continued.
"So there are 4 seeds that everyone is gifted, and each seed grows into monsters or chariots depending on how you grow them. If you tend to them with love, you'll be granted a boat. But if you ignore them, you'll be granted a monster. Now you can either slay it or let it destroy you and everything you ever knew. Victory to the one who commands it, for it will turn into a ship."
Now the adult thought back to the 4 seeds he packed away when leaving the unknown in a place of time as a boy. And the black bird who swallowed one and dropped the other in the ocean of Amoria. He thought back on his dreams of pulling a huge fish from the sea and showing the world. He remembered the fear he felt pulling the huge fish up as it bent his fishing rod and tugged at the line. He remembered waking up covered in sweat from the dream as a boy. Now in the stream of water, the man covered in white looked to his right as a black stone floated above his shoulder. He nodded to the stone and it faded away into the stream. "What's that?" thought the adult. The adult got up to run and tell his friend, knowing his forgotten seed is the cause of the disturbance in Amoria. If only he could find his friend. But the friend was nowhere in Amoria.